Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today I'm going to patrol Route 68. There's a stop sign here, a two-way stop sign on Route 68 that I'm going to kind of enforce a little bit of traffic on. We're going to put our speed radar out there and ALPR and see if we can pick up anything. This intersection's kind of different just because people tend to, like that dune loader, people tend to run the stop sign, but I'm going to kind of base it off of how fast they're running the stop sign, if they slow down at all, because pretty much everybody will run the stop sign. So if we get any marks or any hits on the flags on the ALPR, we'll go after somebody, and depending on how little they slow down or how much they slow down or if it's in front of a vehicle and all that stuff are going to go into play about which cars we decide to pull over and which ones we don't. So, yeah, we're going to sit in this little cutout right here at this old gas station, and what we'll do is we'll just sit here, we'll watch the intersection, we'll see if there's anybody that needs to be pulled over, and we'll see if we get any callouts. Okay, that was pretty quick. He didn't really slow down, he kind of just blew right through it, so we're going to go ahead and try to get up behind this green ingot, it looks like. Yep. Dark green ingot. We're gonna go and run the plate on it, get ready to pull him over. Is he making a left? Yeah, he is. Alright, I'm not sure why he would make a left here. If he went through that intersection, he could have just made a left then, but he didn't, so I don't know. Anyway, William Wolf, no flags on the vehicle. We are gonna pull him over, have a little chat about that stop sign there. See if we can get him over more. There we go, right there. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and have a chat with him real quick. William Wolf. Try to figure out what's going on here. Hello. You ran a stop sign back there. Didn't look like you slowed down at all, which is kind of what we're looking for. Yeah, it's a weird intersection there. You know, Polecat told me about it. I had sat there before a long time ago when LSPDFR had first come out. And I had realized that pretty much everyone just runs that stop sign. And then Polecat talked to me about it recently, and he was like, oh yeah, there's a stop sign on 68 that, you know, is pretty good. It's a pretty good spot. He's valid and has no warrants, by the way, so I'm just going to write him a... running a stop sign, I think, is somewhere around running a red light ticket. So I'm assuming it's going to be about $500. So I'm going to write him a $500 citation for running the stop sign. They're pretty expensive tickets, running stop signs and stop lights and stuff like that, so definitely don't recommend doing it. What's happening here? Am I writing him a ticket or what? Okay, yep. Alright, he's free to go, I guess. No ticket animation, that's odd. I wonder if possibly I need to change into the short sleeve, just because I've noticed with the emergency uniform pack EUP mod that the long sleeve uniforms tend to have a little bit of an issue, which is weird. With like cop holster doesn't seem to want to work. Actually, we should have gone that way. Cop holster doesn't seem to want to work. Some animations don't seem to want to work. For some reason, I had a bug on the previous version. That's a big 4. Oh, suspected meth lab. Yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and take that. But yeah, I had a problem with the long sleeve where the police belt would disappear when I would pull my gun. That's luckily have been fixed, but it doesn't seem like all the animations work with the long sleeve, which is strange. I'm not sure why that makes a difference, but it does seem like it makes a difference. So just for the sake of the video, I'd much rather have animations than, you know, wearing a long sleeve. So I'm just gonna wear the short sleeve from now on. I wanted to wear the long sleeve, though. I like long sleeve. But anyway, suspected meth lab is what we got called in about. So we're going to try to go over here, and there's some people in the road. Oh, God, are they all running? Oh, Jesus. We got a lot of suspects here.
We've got an officer in
there we go. Get some backup in here. All right, we're going after this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but we're going after him. Get the taser ready. Dude, don't you run up that mountain. You need a trip. Oh. There you go. All right, get down. Where are you sunken into the ground? There we go. Come on. There we go. All right, that was broken. We got one. Jason Morris. We have 2 others on the loose right now. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the other 2, to be honest.
What's the rush?
They're just taking off. We have, looks like one car going after someone and another person on the beach over here.
Wow.
All right, let's see if we can try to catch up to those 2 other people. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, but if Jason wants to run and get in the back of my car, we might be able to do it. This car looks really nice. I really like this car. BX Bugs' Crown Vic, of course, if you don't know it. With a Riverside Sheriff texture that's been converted to Blaine County, which is pretty cool. All right, we got Jason Morris in the car. Let's go ahead and try to catch up to the this other suspect over here. We'll run lights and sirens. All right, he should be somewhere in the middle. There he is. There he is. What is he wearing? A blue sweatshirt. We're gonna off-road it, and he just tripped. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come here. Come here. Oh, I'm pretty close. Taser. Oh, God, I'm so glad the taser worked. Don't you run. Get on the ground. Down, Shaggy, with your hair. Come on now. There we go. All right, we got 2 in custody. Carter Doyley. So let's go and try to catch up to that 3rd suspect if we're going to be able to. It'd be nice to be able to catch all of them. So it's all suspected meth lab. I'm not sure how we're going to prove that it's real or not. Found a pair of broken glasses. I don't want him kneeling on the ground. I want him standing up. There we go. Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Don't get back on the ground. There you go. All right. Come on, man. You got to get in on this side. This dude is tweaking in the back seat. You see that? He was twitching around. All right, come on. Insta-pop. There you go. All right, let's go try to get to the last suspect. I think he's like hiding or something because he hasn't moved. And there's officers on him. They just don't appear to be doing anything, which is, you know, typical, right? Yeah, she's running this way. It looks like he's over here. Where is he? What? Where is he exactly? He's like bugged out or something. He's in the rock under the ground. Oh, that's awkward. Can I kill him, maybe? I don't know how this is gonna work. What happens if I can't? What happens if I can't end the call out? Then what? Why are you out of the car, dude? You need to get back into the car. Yeah, something's not right. Look at this. They're just staring right here. He must be in here somewhere, which is going to be an issue. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to end the call out. I don't know if there's a way to. Oops. What was it? F. There we go. Nope. That's not a secondary call out. Oops. I know there's another one for oh God, I don't know. We're gonna have to try to figure this out because as of right now, I can't end this call out, and this guy is stuck under the ground. So, that's a little bit of an issue. Where's he going? God, I don't know what to do here. He's like stuck under the ground here. Where did the... Oh. Okay. So the, that's weird. So the female cop disappeared under the ground and arrested him. I really don't care how that happened, but whatever. They're arrested. That's all that really matters, I guess. let's go ahead and we'll call prisoner transport to come pick up these two guys.
Required for a suspect placed under arrest.
So let's just double check real quick. I think we should be fine, but yeah, okay. All right, so both of these guys are going to be going to jail for the suspected meth lab. The third person, I guess, will also be going to jail. They're just under the ground, so I'm not really sure how. I'm going to try to run, I know I ran Jason Morris' name. I'm going to try to run the other guy's name once he gets picked up. I just can't remember what it was. Let's see what happens when they get in the car. I want to run his name. All right, and Carter Doily. Nope, can't run it. All right, well, we tried. Okay, suspected meth lab. Not really sure why, unless they're talking about this this RV here, which could very so be a suspected meth lab. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's check out this RV. This is very strange that it's just parked here. Door open. They could have ran out of the RV. I don't really know. A BB gun. Not really much of interest really to us. Oh, this is an awkward ass place. Let's search something. And a bottle of cough syrup. I wonder if we can check who it's registered to. We can, but we have to jump on it first. Okay. We'll go ahead and call a tow truck too, while we wait to hear back from
Suspect's license
dispatch about the plate.
81 George William Adams
Jesse Kendrick.
220, no 1099.
Don't think I'm going to be able to run this name, but I'm just going to give it a shot. Yeah, nope, can't run it. All right, well, the tow truck's going to tow that very suspicious RV away that I'm assuming is connected to the suspected meth lab. I'm not really sure. I've never seen an RV parked there like that, so I'm assuming that's it, but what we're going to do is we're going to work our way back to the spot, start watching this intersection again, see if we can find anybody speeding through, or see if we get any interesting call-outs. Okay, yeah, they didn't slow down at all. Woo, God, that was a rock or a log or something. This Emperor here, Rusted Emperor, didn't slow down for the stop sign at all, so we're going to go ahead and run the plate here, and we'll attempt to pull them over. Where are they going? They're making a left also? Why does everybody make a left after going through that intersection?
00 Sam.
Really? You're going to turn there? Jason Harris.
5, no 1099.
All right, let's get around this truck. Try to pull over this car right here. All right, line them up. Pull over. Pull over. Ooh, God, okay. We're going to be in a pursuit. Not really sure why, but this guy's taken off. There's no flags on the vehicle or anything. Could be drinking and driving. Not really sure right now. But doesn't seem to be running too bad. Just kind of failure to yield right now. We'll stick with them. See if we can maybe get this to a stop peacefully. I'm hoping that he'll just kind of drive up behind. Oh, God, we got 2 backup units showing up. That's not good. That's not peaceful at all. We're going to have to pit this guy otherwise. Oh, God, another backup? Why are all these... No. Leave me alone. How come I don't get any backup when I'm in a pursuit in the city, yet as soon as I get onto 68, where there's not many police out here, I just get 3 backup units. 3. I didn't request them. Look at that. Alright, we need to... He's getting a little more aggressive. Driving faster, at least. Wonder if we can go in for a pit. There we go. There we go. Hit him in. There we go. That's how you do it. Look at that. There you go. Nice job. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Dude, get out. You need to close your door, officer, and you need to get out of the way. Okay. First of all, back up. Okay? And move your car back, too. There we go. Now he's gonna give up. There you go. Get on the ground. There you go. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and place him in cuffs. Now we need to figure out why he ran. What? Jason Harris. That's a little weird, considering I just arrested Jason Harris 2 seconds ago for the suspected meth lab. So that's a little strange. But we're going to try to figure out what's going on with Mr. Harris here, why he decided to take off running. Could be drinking, possibly. I'm not sure. Look how many backup units we have here. We are shutting this road down right now. This is actually the best I've ever seen the road shut down. No one's trying to get around. No one's trying to move. He has no alcohol in his system. So then what is he running for? I don't understand. Well, let's run Jason Harris again. And let's see what's going to come back on that. He's valid, doesn't have any warrants, so I'm not really sure why he would be taken off. Go and search the vehicle here, see if we can, LSD-laced traffic cones. What? LSD-laced traffic cones? That doesn't make sense. Why would you... What purpose does that serve? That honestly makes no sense to me. LSD... Hey, a Jeff Favignano shirt. That's cool. But then he also has an LSD traffic cone, which is just... I don't understand what that is about. But, I don't know. I am honestly not sure what that... the intended purpose of that is. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and impound the vehicle. He's going to go to jail. Unfortunately, he's going to go to jail for pretty much nothing. I mean, he's going to go to jail for resisting and not wanting to stop and all that stuff, but I don't really know why he ran. He wasn't drinking. I mean, he had that LSD-based traffic cone, which is, I guess, is why he ran. So, I mean, he's going to go to jail for the drugs. But, I don't know. That whole situation was kind of weird. Just took off for what seemed like no reason. Tow trucks on scene. Good Lord. Okay. So, this should start clearing itself up here, hopefully. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip around, head back to our little stop sign intersection, and see if we can get any more people running through the stop sign, or see if we can get any other call-outs. So we'll do that for just a little bit longer, and then we'll switch up vehicles and maybe areas too. It's been a while since... oh, more control crashed. Okay, cool. So, it's been a while since we've been in some areas, so we'll probably switch it up here in a little bit. Alright, that dune loader apparently has an expired license. We're going to go ahead and try to catch up to this guy. We'll see if he's going to make another left turn. That's what they all seem to be wanting to do. Is he going to do it? Is he really? Yes. Why? Why do they all make left turns? I don't get it. Why not just make a left turn at the intersection, because this road just meets right back up with the road that you were just going to be on anyway? I don't understand that. That's weird. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and light him up. Get the information back on the plate. Apparently this is a 2011 Mike something, but the owner's license is expired, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Why is there so many cops around here? Alright, so let's just try to stop them right here. There's a problem with just police cars being abandoned in the road. I'm not really sure why. I had to clean up another one over in the intersection. I got back, there's just a car there. So anyway, let's go ahead and have a chat with this guy real quick. And we'll run his name just to confirm that he does actually, in fact, have an expired license. And we'll go from there. So, Mike. Let's go ahead and see. Oops. Yep, license is, in fact, expired. So we're going to go ahead and have him step out of the vehicle. Let's breathalyze him first real quick, just to make sure he hasn't been drinking. Because if he hasn't... Oh, that's unfortunate. I was about to say, because if he hasn't been expired license, I would let him go with just a simple warning. Wouldn't let him drive away, but now he's been drinking, so he's going to go to jail for driving under the influence and driving on expired. Let's search him real quick too, make sure he has nothing on him, nothing of interest. So we're going to go ahead and place him in the back of their vehicle. See, this is what's going on. They'll just show up, they'll get out of their car, the passenger will get out, get back in, and the driver will just stand here and not get in. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but they're doing it. And it's like, they're just littering police cars everywhere. As you can see, look, the passenger door closed, probably because the passenger got back in it. And this dude won't get into the vehicle. Why don't you get in? Come on, Mike. There you go. All right. So he is going to be going to jail. Go ahead and call prisoner transport for him. And then we are going to search the dune loader he was driving just to make sure that there's nothing else weird in it. Zippo lighter in the back. Not sure how it stayed in there, but hey, whatever. And a tooth? That's weird. Why would you... I don't know. I don't want to know. All just strange. Alright, and... yep, another shirt. So, what we're going to do is we're going to call a tow truck to come tow the dune loader. And we're going to go ahead and change up vehicles and areas. I think we're going to go ahead and head up to Paleto Bay. It's been a while since we've been in Paleto. This texture that is on this car right here that says police, but it should say sheriff. It says Paleto on it. So we're probably going to do that, which is actually the same car I'm driving. We'll change up times. We'll change up Paleto, or we'll go up to Paleto, change textures and everything. And I'm going to go off duty and back on duty. Hopefully that'll fix the situation of all these cops in this area that have just been abandoning their vehicles. Not really sure what's going on. But as you can see, there's a cop making a left. There's another cop car abandoned here. There's that cop car in the gas station that I had to move. There's like 60 cop cars around here. I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm going to try to fix that. Then we'll head on up to Paleto Bay and we'll do a Paleto patrol.